Class Champion Collective, welcome back everybody here on our new journey to try to win a national championship with every tier in college football 25. Obviously our last game there, the Tennessee Volunteers, we are using tier 2 here in our inaugural season. 3-1 start, could be worse, obviously, could be a little bit better, but we did win 2 games there with Tennessee, including knocking off tier 1 Alabama. We won with Notre Dame against tier 3 USC, and then suffered our loss in the first game this season. Great game, highly recommend go back and watch. Penn State against LSU came right down to the very end. LSU I'm very much looking forward to, speaking of tier 2 teams and those Tigers. But for this one, we've had kind of a theme going here in the beginning. We used 2 semifinal teams first with Penn State and Notre Dame. We got 1 playoff team here with Tennessee. There's 1 more for us we can still use here in Tier 2. And speaking of Tigers, we'll be going with the Clemson Tigers in this one here. The ACC champions. Speaking of crazy games, that was obviously a real-life one, though. But their ACC championship game against SMU. Awesome game. Was so happy to see SMU still managed to make the playoffs. That would have been pretty harsh if they got kicked out for losing a game like that. But anyway, Clemson in this game. How are we going to do with them? So I have looked over their roster a little bit already. We will go take a look at it right now. They seem like... So obviously they don't run the veer and shoot, but they do remind me a little bit of Tennessee, that their defensive line is really good, and we're just going to trust them to be able to get home. Really good playmakers. So I'm pretty hopeful here with Clemson. It's been a while since we've used them, but if I remember right, it was the defense that kind of steals the show. But at quarterback, we do have 90 overall, Cade Klubnik with sleight of hand, dot, pull down, and gold step up. Fantastic quarterback. It's kind of nice starting this series with tier 2 teams and actually being able to use some pretty solid teams. So I know last night was the start of our tier 5 series. It's a whole different game. It's a whole different game depending on the teams you're using, and that's what makes it great. Halfbacks, we have this beefy boy power back, Phil Maffa. And again, I apologize if I am saying any of these names wrong. When I watch games, typically I never listen to the commentator, so I'm going to say a lot of names wrong. I'm just going kind of phonetically here. But yeah, big power back, workhorse, armbar, head first, balanced, and downhill. My goodness, this guy is a monster. Very excited to use him. Now, at wide receiver, what we're going to be doing here. So we have Williams and Moore, both 93 speed, both really good. We love the cutter and shifty and sure hands on Williams, but we also have a silver takeoff here with Wesco, and down here, Tyler Brown, also a silver takeoff. So he's going to come up and be wide receiver 3. So we have Brown, and then this is actually going to be Wesco here. So we are going to have 2 silver takeoffs. Our slot receivers are going to be Williams and Moore. And I think that's how we're going to do this. I'm kind of tempted to put... Because if I do it like this instead, and then make our slot receivers Williams and Moore, if we come out in a 3-wide set, our 2 outside receivers would be our 2 takeoffs. I kind of think that's a better way to do this. As much as I like the looks of this Moore, 6'3", 93 speed is pretty incredible. I think I'd rather have the takeoffs on these guys, so I think that's what we're going to do at wide receiver. Tight end, very good again. That's every team so far has had a very solid tight end. Crazy abilities. Cutter, 50-50 sure hands. 6'6", 83 speed. That's a monster of a tight end. Love to see that. Good abilities on our left tackle. Solid left guard. Nothing on our center. Okay, right guard. Really good right tackle. Okay, have good tackles, right? It's always going to help. Hopefully some pass protection here. Hopefully get a little time for Klubnik to sling that rock. So defensive ends, what I'm actually thinking of doing here is Parker is going to come out, even though he's a 90 overall, because of abilities. I really think abilities are just super important. So we're going to be putting Barrett Carter as one of our ends here with his gold quick jump. Knockout, bouncer, robber, those aren't really going to matter too much. It's really that gold quick jump that we're focused on here. Then our other one is going to be, I know we have another one. I looked over this earlier. Don't lie to me. There we go. Darian Mayo. So we're going to have 2 gold quick jumps rushing from the edges. Similar to what we had with Tennessee, but Tennessee had 2 platinums. That's right. I was going to say 1, but no, they actually had 2. Then at D-tackle, what I'm thinking is we keep K-part in here as a power rusher. Grip breaker, which is still going to help with the runs, and then pocket disruptor and duress. And then our other D-tackle is going to be, who did I put down here? Woods. We're going to move that 90 overall end. He's actually going to become a D-tackle with a grip breaker, pocket disruptor, and duress. So that combination of your 4 on your D-line should be pretty good. should be pretty good. We will have to see how that works out. Linebackers, I don't believe there's any. Oh, no, that's right. There's this guy. Sammy Brown, freshman middle linebacker with 92 speed, 6'2", 235 with hammer and aftershock. 100% going to be a user linebacker for us. He will be a sub linebacker. Then I think, yeah, because Carter's going down and being our edge rusher. And we have options of what we want to do here at corner. Their cornerback room is pretty insane. So we have 94 speed. We have 95 speed, 6'1". He is for sure going to be one of our outside corners. So we move him up here. 5'11", 180. A little small, but he has knockout, jammer, and blanket coverage. And he's 5'11", 185, so they're pretty much the exact same size. But with even just that bronze knockout, I think we keep him as an outside. Or, what do you have? What layout? He's big, though. 6'2", 200. We love that. I was thinking we could move the 94 speed to be outside, and then Terrell becomes our slot corner. Or Lucas is our slot corner and he stays outside. I actually think that I like that idea better. So it'd look more like this. So we're going to be running nickel over like we typically do. Or 4-2-5, some version of nickel. Our outside corners, Terrell and Gibson. Slot corner, Lucas. Yes, I like that. Free safety, we are certainly good here with Mickens. Barnes looks good too, but I think we are just fine running Mickens up top there. Strong safety, we are good with Griffin. I love the way this team is set up. I like the way this team looks a lot. We got to get in there. We got to get some wins. We got to keep climbing this ladder. Try to make these playoffs in the Heisman Division. Clemson, class champions. Let's go Tigers. So with where we're at right now, we do get a little extra boost for beating a tier 1 team, but we don't get any boost for beating any other tier. It's really just if we lose to other tiers. I think I'm just going to keep doing what we've been doing. Search tier 2 and see what we end up getting. We've gotten tier 1, we've gotten tier 3, we've gotten tier 2, we've run the whole gamut of tiers. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do here. And then as usual, this is my favorite time to remind you guys, if you could do me a huge favor, hit that like button right down below. Oh, we did get a tier 2, Miami. All right, they are definitely on our list. They're definitely coming up. Hit that like button right down below. Drop a comment of what is going to happen in the semifinal tonight. I believe it is Notre Dame and Penn State playing tonight. I think I got Notre Dame by a field goal. Like a late field goal in the last 2 minutes, they win by 3. That's going to be my official prediction. And of course, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. It does help a ton. I would greatly appreciate it. And we're in Miami. I do not like playing in the stadium. The shadows in the stadium just always a mess with me. Not a good start. We got to lock in here. Lock in, boys. We are starting on defense here. We do not have 4-2-5 here, so I think we'll probably just be sitting in some nickel over. I want to make sure. Yeah, Mayo, Capehart, Woods, Carter, Lucas there, Brown. Yep, looking good. Yeah, we do know the spread. I mean, I could do the same kind of defense, but out of cover 6. I'll keep that in mind. Out of nickel over, we'll keep that in mind. Brown, you got to get over here. You guys move over here. Help out with that run. Oh, I almost got it. I was close to getting in there. Yeah, that Miami running back is a pain. That Martinez is so good. But I could just run that same thing we were doing, but out of nickel over. I'm not going to mess with it right now just because I'm not 100% sure it is the same setups. Like putting the deep thirds on everybody, I'm not 100% sure is the same as it is in 4-2-5, so I don't want to risk trying any of that right now. I don't think. He is just going a little stick, little air raid stuff, just gets the first down. Okay, okay. I am going to run some overload 3 seam here. Try this out. Oh, we're out there for that. Click on. Both you drop that. Both of you drop that? Come on, guys. We can't have both of you dropping those. What are we doing? Alright, let's do this. Now, honestly, I could have set our hook curls to be a little more shallow, just to make sure that safety is coming down. I don't know, I kind of want to see how he's passing the ball first. A little quick, yeah, that's going to be a problem. Those are going to be a problem. Unless I could keep match out of this, honestly. I just might. I'm going to on this one. Get in there. There's that D-line. There's that D-line. The way he has been playing here so far, our big issue is he is throwing it very, very quickly. So our D-line is going to have a hard time getting in there. I'm going to try this cover 6 and see if the adjustments are the same. I'm sure hoping so. So it is over there. It is. Excellent. So we just got to watch this seam here. And just go make your tackles. Good job, boys. Hold them to gain 4. We like that. So it is the same adjustments. Maybe I will just try this again. It worked pretty well against Alabama when we were Tennessee there. So I think we'll try it. We'll try it here. And we're actually going to keep match. And we have a soft squad over on that side. That should help that kind of stuff. Okay, they did knock it out. Thank you. Thank you. So that should help that kind of stuff I was really counting on. Okay, I think we can guess pass here. We still have a quarter flat over there, so I'm hoping that's going to help here too. Sneaks that out to Restrepo. That's just running the full air raid system here, huh? Just all the check downs. I mean, it's hard to stop, so don't blame them. Oh, buddy. We were on that too. Tried to Superman dive over there for him. Yeah, if he's going to flats like that, that's going to be tough for this, but I like what we're seeing out of it. Overall, I'm pretty happy with what we're seeing here. I did not guess pass, I mean, I guess that's technically a pass anyway, isn't it? But we did not guess pass. Maybe I should when he's at 5 wide, because that's technically a pass, right? That wouldn't slow you down like if he was actually coming out in a run. I don't think. I don't think, at least. He's got to come back in another run here pretty soon here, even without Martinez. Knocked it out. Knocked it out. Knocked it out. I'm going to shade underneath this time, actually. And it is just a run. Get in there, big boys. Don't let him... How do we let him get that first down? We had him, man. We had him stop there. We had him stop there. And he just got a little extra push from behind it. Just like that, the first quarter is gone. Just like that, the whole first quarter is gone. We put a hard... Oh, he did run that. He held that for so long, I thought either his quarterback was going or he was throwing it. But he did actually end up handing that off. Yeah, we definitely got a hard flat. Then you go in like a vert hook and shade underneath. And I'm actually going to get on Brown here. Get in there, big boys. Get in there, big boys. Okay. Okay, 3rd and 1. So I'm going back to the cover 3 buzz match with hard flats. Instead of hooks to 5, so that safety's going to come down to play at 5 yards. I think that's what we're going to try here at the 8, and we're going to be at the 2-minute warning already. My goodness. My goodness. Let's see, is he actually going to run the play here? Oh, he does. Okay. Okay. I mean, that was a good air raid drive. I feel like we are going to be able to get stops on him here eventually. I'm pretty confident. I think we can. It's just, we got to score back on this drive here. If we can get a touchdown here before half, ideally just answer with a similar drive like that to start the second half, we'll be in a good spot. But we got to score on this drive. Or at least not let him score again before half. I mean, we got so much, we can definitely still run the ball here. I mean, we have spread too, so I'm probably going to come out in that here. I think quick base would be okay because our halfback's not very fast. So I like doing a quick base here and get that 64 pulling over to that side and go get his user. He just dove like a maniac. We easily could have gotten through there. He's running very similar to what we do here. He's got, he was in Buzz Mabel. We were in Buzz Match quite a bit there. But very, very similar. Not doing any pressing or anything. Just get that in there. He stayed in cover 3, so we just do a little flood there on that right. Nice and open. Oh, it was actually cover 4, but that shows flood still is going to work against cover 3 or cover 4. I did like the looks of this gun tray open, but I don't know. I don't know if this is the time for it. But sure, we'll try it out. We'll give it a shot here. Just take that right to B there, right over the middle of the field. Get a good chunk there. So still got a minute and a half. I feel like I got to go on conservative, especially with having the power back. We're not going to be like doing any crazy moves or anything. We just stay on conservative. And we're just going to run and see if we can't get this first down. Just cut right by his tackle. Yep, perfect. I mean, It's a touchdown. I'm not in the business of turning down touchdowns if we get them like that. I did give him a lot of time, which I don't love, but if we're going to score, I'm not good enough. I'm not going to risk going down at like the 8 there and then us not being able to score. If we get on the board, I'm going to get on the board. Now, I saw in the last kickoff, he had Chris Johnson Jr. Over on the left, so we are going to kick this over to the right and stay away from his 98 speed backup halfback. And I think we're going to stay... I'm going to keep trying this. I'm not sure how well it's going to work. Oh, fumble! That hit stick's going to work. The hit stick's going to work. I forgot to take him out of his thing. But hey, it works. All's well that ends well. We get the turnover. Our ball. Let's go, Clemson. Okay, now we really can slow this down. I'm really tempted to just run this again, honestly. I think I'm going to. Just inside zone, back to number 7 here. See if we can't get some yards. Just break a few tackles there. Take it easy, take it easy. I want to try so many things, but I really shouldn't, but I want to. Let's just go with a shallow cross. So in this spread, we have our tight end over there on the right versus the regular, just whatever the regular spread is called, is not going to have your tight end over there. Click on, make that tackle, hold on to it. Make that tackle, make that catch. Make that catch. We don't want him to make that tackle. That is our ball. First and goal now at the 5. I think we just got to trust Maffa here. I think. That's why I really wish we had like a halfback direct or something. But we're just going to take it right at him. We got the power. We got the speed. He's going to take a timeout. Okay. Let's go. I kind of want to do one of these. An RPO at a double stack. I don't know. Do we have just like an inside zone? No. No, let's just run the ball. Let's just run the ball. Either make him kill a timeout. Because I think he's still going to have 2 guys over there on double stack anyway. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. And then just follow your blockers. Get in there, big boy. Either burn timeout or we're in for another Clemson touchdown. Maffa, his 2nd of the day. There we go, boys. There we go, Clemson. 14-7 lead now. Just play defense for 12 seconds. Let's hope we can play defense for 12 seconds. He's going to bunch wide. I think we're just going to go to like a cover 4 quarters. Shaded over the top. And we're just going to back up here with Barnes. Back him up here too. Shade over the top. Turn match off. Guess pass. Let these guys try to get in there and get some pressure. Follow this. Oh, he just went for a big comeback route. Of course. Of course, just goes for the comeback route. Okay, 5 seconds. We're still going to do the same thing. Shade over the top. Guess pass. Hopefully. I mean, he's going to go for a curl route here again. I'm sure of it. Oh, he didn't. Pick it off. Okay, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I thought for sure that was just going to be like a 3 or 4 second curl route. Try to set up the field goal. It's not. He tries to go for a strepo over the top. We're there for that too. 7-point lead, our ball. He is going for the onside kick here at halftime. Yeah, we're on Venables. Kind of crazy, by the way. The coach leaves. Ooh. I want to make sure I went 10 yards first. But the defensive coordinator leaves, takes the job at Oklahoma. His kid stays, as I don't even know if he plays. But I like that. Good for you, Venables Jr., whatever his name is. I think we're just going to come out with some runs here. I mean, we do have a base. We do have a lot of good plays. I like this Trey open. Looks at this formation a lot. All right, now he's just blitzing a ton, it looks like. Maybe we go to something like this. We had RB. We have A still. We had a few things open there. It was just the big man blitz, and we did have people open for it, but that is okay. Okay, we do have inside zone as an audible, so we can just kind of see on the defense he comes out in. We're going to go with this X drag. See, now this I feel like we can run on. So we're going to switch this to a run. Just get it to our big power back who's just giving him a hard time all day. Just wait for him to dive and just go the other way. That's been our running strategy here so far. Just let him dive and then do something different. Alright, so we got inside zone. I think we're going to go Shallow cross here again. Yeah. I'll just send you to the flat or something like that. Just hit him quick. Get that first. Ooh, didn't get the first. Didn't get the first. Coach wants us to go for this. Okay, Coach, if you insist. So that was cover 3. Do we just trust our halfback to get this? I feel like we do. I feel like we do. He's been able to run pretty well all day. I should have taken that drag over the middle. He's only got 5 in the box. I feel like I have to run this. Yeah, just take it and get the yard. That's all we're trying to do. Just make sure we get that yard. Don't look for any big gaps. Don't get greedy. If we got the yard, take the yard. First down, Tigers. Now what do we want to do? We could definitely do some more spread. What do we want to do out of it, though? I mean, mesh is always good. We'll come out in PA read. But if he's giving us a run look like this, then I'm just going to run the ball. We're not going to risk much here. We have such a good running back. We have a pretty solid offensive line. Just cut that back right. If he's going to have 5 in the box, we're going to run it. And I'm fine with that. I'm actually going to switch this to a quick base instead. Because with the power back, I just think that's going to work a little bit better. I mean, I want to run against this again. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to. You can't stop me. Can't stop me. Shake out his user, let him dive, and just go the other way. Just let him dive and just go the other way. He's coming out in such light sets. I just feel like that's the best thing for us to do. I'm going to go on this spot and go. But now he's making me want to run the ball again. Like, I'd rather not, but I'm going to. Against the front like this, we're going to run the ball. That's just what we're going to do. We don't have Maffa in there anymore, but that's fine. We still got another guy with some tank abilities in there. Another 5 yards. See, this is exactly what I was saying I wanted to do coming into, except we ended up scoring again. Let's score, tie the game, and then at the start of the next half, I'm going to run again against this. I'm going to keep running against this defensive front. And then at the start of the next half, just take a ton of time. This is perfect. This is exactly what he tried to do to us on that first drive. Exactly. Well, not what he tried to do. What he did to us on that first drive. Medicine right back at you, buddy. I don't know. Taste your own medicine. That's what I was going for. That's what I was going for. All right. I'm just going to run this. I should have wasted clock, but there's no need. We're doing just fine. Take it to the 4th. We come back out, gun tray open. We're actually going for an outside zone here. So I'm hoping he pass or run commits to the middle or something. Yeah, see, he's all over these. I still am gonna just not do anything crazy here, and just see if we can get something great, like on a zig route or something like that. But other than that, I don't expect us to do a whole heck of a lot on this. But we're gonna put a zig over here. If it's wide open, I'm gonna take it. If not, I'm not. It's not. Just run with Klubnik. I had X wide open for a touchdown, but I was too busy watching the pocket collapse around us. We're going to take our field goal. We're going to get up by 2 scores here. Still a solid drive, but man, did I have X wide open on that last one. Oh my goodness. All right. Kicks up, kicks good. 2-score lead now. In a good spot. Just can't give up a bomb or anything. I'm sure he's going to go to more like curl routes and things like that, so got to watch out for that. But still, I mean, took a ton of time, made him burn a timeout, got us up 2 scores. That's a successful drive for us. Not the most exciting, but successful. This probably isn't the best time to be trying this cover 6. This new defense we're trying, but you know what? We're here. We're going to do it. Mainly keep match, especially on the flats. And then we got to watch like any big streaks over here. Not there. Oh, he just ran right by us. Yep, he did have a beater for it. He did. I shouldn't have kept match. I should have shaded over the top. He eventually came out in the match beater. I should have figured he'd have something. We were getting a little greedy. We're a little greedy Gus sometimes. And coming out an onside kick. Come on, Venables. You gotta get this one, buddy. It went... Ooh, that was close. But we'll play it safe. We'll just jump on that. We will take it. Okay. And we do have pistol buy-off trips, which is actually a really good running formation here, too. Yeah. We'll actually switch it up. We'll go to a little pistol Y off trips, come out in a stretch, which probably isn't the best considering we have a power back, but I think to the right is fine. Just go to our extra blockers. Just get around. Oh, okay. We cut that through a little bit. Now he's taking time out. So we do have, honestly, one of my favorite pass plays here is this all go out of pistol Y off trips and then put a slant, or not a slant, a drag on our slot on the right. Now I think that's what we're going to try here. Just something like this. And see, hopefully Brown just burns this guy here. He does not. We had a few things we could do, but we'll just take it. Oh, we had the 2-minute warning, so I guess I didn't really have to there. But I was more concerned about clock and just going down on that. Okay, so now 3rd and 5. What do we want to do here? We're going to go, I think we're going to go back to this play we did earlier. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter. We're going to go back to that play we did earlier. Where is it? Spot and go. We're going to put a streak on B. And we're really looking for A or our halfback if we need to. We should have A here. Just click on, secure catch. We should have A here. Same exact play. Works just as well against cover 4 as it did the first time. That's what we love to see there, Clemson. That's what we love to see, boys. Now let's just give it back to Maffa here a couple times. At least kill some clock. I mean, we're 1 first down away from this game just being over. Ooh. Once we got outside, I thought we had a chance of fully getting out there, but we weren't quite. So we can kill about a minute here. I think I'm going to go with this pass play. Just hit that whip route. Perfect. First down. Should just about be game there. That's all we needed to do. We mixed it up. We saw he'd been sending a lot of man blitzes. So we go to the whip route to get the first down. First and goal. I mean, we could... Technically, we could kneel it out, but we want to kill this extra time here. Just don't fumble it, Maffa. I mean, sure. Sure. Why not? We'll score. We'll make the final score look a little bit. Get us up to 24 points. At 15 for 86 for Maffa. I did not really... I guess I did plan to run quite a bit with Clemson, but... I mean, the game plan was really ended up being dictated by the defenses he was coming out in. That whole drive to start the second half there, it was all just because he was coming out with, like... looked like almost a dime. He had four down linemen, only 1 linebacker. So we were just running the ball, and it worked for us. Now we are not going to be running any more match coverage. That's for sure. So I'm going to try the same thing, but shaded over the top. And I wonder if that's going to still get burned by it. Nope. See, that's much better. So we had the match turned off that time. We also set our curl flats to be 15, so that's going to give him a lot of room to run. But we shaded over the top to turn that match off, because that's what he got us with last time. Then the cover 3, the outside third was there to watch that same thing he was looking for the exact same way. I thought that was going to be it, but I guess we just wanted to pause for a second. Okay. So we're doing the same thing here. Oh, there's that D-line. There's that D-line. Then the thirds are actually keeping with those like slot fades that he's been running. At least they seem to be. We'll see. I think he's probably doing the same thing again. But we're shading over the top, guessing pass. Yep, he's going for the same thing here again. Yep, going for the same thing. The third is there for it. Not even risking clicking on. Maybe I could have. I could have risked it, but why? Why risk it? Pistol wing slot. There's only a minute left. I'm not going to do... I'm still going to do the same thing. Just go make your tackle. You can pick up that first down. That's fine. I mean, this guy's running a very... was, at least in the beginning, until he got behind, a very good air raid style offense. It's very difficult to stop. But we do have this all turned off. Perfect. I'll click on that time. Oh, we're getting greedy. I'm a greedy boy. I said it earlier. I am a greedy Gus. I'm a greedy little boy. I want to get those picks. Is he still just doing the same thing here? They're all shaded over the top. I could have even backed him up a little more. Oh, there's the defensive line. There's the defensive line coming through, and we're up by 10. That should be game, I would have to imagine here. Pierce conceded the game. That was a tough one. That was a good game. Good game to you, Mr. Miami man. So with that win, we are now up to rank number 74. 5 games remaining here with Tier 2 teams. We need to get to the top 8 through our last 5. So for 74 now, we need to get to top 8. That is 66 ranks with 5 games. 13 would be 65. So we need to average gaining just over 13 for every game that we play from here on out. So at 74, using Tier 2, a Tier 1 would boost us up 18. A Tier 2 would boost us up 14. So we've lost once. And we don't have a lot of breathing room here. We really don't. I mean, I think the plan's going to be keep searching Tier 2 teams. And whoever it gives us, it gives us because there's no win bonus for going between Tiers 2 and Tier 5. So if we beat Marshall or we beat LSU, it's going to count the same for our win total. It's only if we beat a Tier 1 team. So as long as we keep winning, we're going to be in the playoffs. But if we lose one more time and we get... And if this stays at us getting 18, what would be 18 times 4? 18, 36, 72. So that would get us in too. So we're going to stay searching Tier 2. Whatever it gives us, it gives us. If we lose again, we're going to have to start searching Tier 1. I have some break glass in case of emergency teams we'll have to start bringing out here to go against these Tier 1 teams, get these ranking points, hopefully get in the playoffs here on our first ever run in this series. But I do hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you enjoyed the Clemson Tigers. That's it for our playoff teams in here in Tier 2. So we'll see who we end up using tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know when that's going to come out. It might be prime time or something like that. But I will see you guys then. Until then, take it easy.